While the world powers chant for peace, from the United Nations to the United States, from China to ASEAN, two key voices had remained silent: Thailand and Cambodia. But then, last night, something unthinkable happened. The roar of gunfire, the trembling of the ground, stopped. Not from a peace treaty, not from a leader's handshake, not from global diplomacy, but from God himself. Yes, the heavens opened up. According to Thailand's second military district, torrential rain drenched the war-torn border, thunder silenced rifles, mud swallowed the boots of advancing troops, visibility dropped, radios failed. Even the most hardened generals were forced to halt. For a moment, war paused, not because of logic, not because of mercy, but because Mother Nature commanded it. Thai media reported that this divine interruption allowed soldiers to breathe and humanitarian teams to evacuate civilians. But make no mistake, the soldiers never left. Their fingers still clutched triggers, the tanks still idle, the tension still rising. And as word spread online, the internet broke into bitter laughter. This isn't war, it's bad weather delaying a street fight. Bombs didn't scare them, but a little rain made them call time out. One satirical post joked, maybe they just wanted to sneak off for beetle leaf noodles and shrimp paste. Rain or shine, the battlefield is a game. A pause for a smoke, a sip of beer, and a break from the killing. But while the memes fly, the truth is brutal. This is not a noble war of defense. It's politics with casualties. It's expired weapons needing to be used up. It's corrupt budgets and backdoor deals. And in the middle of it all, it's the people who suffer.
The storm may have bought time, but time was a cruel illusion. Because beneath the wet canopy of trees, under soaked military tents, both armies stayed ready. Fingers on triggers, cannons loaded, eyes locked across the misty hills. And sure enough, just hours after the last raindrop fell, hell broke loose again. At 4:30 a.m. on July 27, explosions tore through the silence. According to Thai national television, the Cambodian side opened fire first. Shells screamed across the border, slamming into Surin province. No clear border, no clear warning. Only fire, smoke, panic. Homes burst into flames. Families fled in their pajamas. Emergency sirens wailed, but no rescue could reach the front lines. The bullets don't care who they hit, said one local in tears. We just want this madness to stop. But the madness had just begun. Minutes later, fire spread from Phnom Dong Rak to Chong Chum, the very edge of the Thai-Cambodian border. At 5:30 a.m., witnesses described a barrage of rockets, believed to be similar to Soviet-era BM-21s, raining down like thunder from Cambodia's side. Thailand answered immediately. Heavy artillery roared back, creating a thunderous loop of retaliation that shook the mountains for hours. From both sides, it was no longer a skirmish. It was open war. What makes this even more shocking? This brutal exchange came just hours after a high-level emergency call. U.S. President Donald Trump, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet, and Thailand's acting Prime Minister Chalai had just agreed to meet urgently to find a peaceful solution. But as diplomatic words filled the airwaves, missiles filled the sky. The battlefield doesn't wait for signatures. And in Southeast Asia today, words are cheap.
Just one day before, on July 26th, this was already turning into a powder keg. Thailand's army had declared it seized a strategic high point, known locally as Mafia Peak, and even launched naval operations in Chot province. Cambodia immediately sounded the alarm. They accused Thailand of shelling across the line, hitting Persat province, just kilometers from the heart of Cambodia. But this wasn't just artillery anymore. Thailand said Cambodia unleashed a barrage of 28 rockets into Buriram province. Cambodia denied it. Then Thailand deployed its air force. 2 full squadrons of F-16 fighter jets took off from Thai bases. Their mission? Bomb suspected Cambodian artillery sites. By sundown, the Thai Air Force declared victory. But Cambodia fought back on a different front: information warfare. They accused Thailand of targeting villages, striking temples, and even civilian shelters. They claimed numerous deaths. Thailand denied it all, said their bombs hit only military targets. But in war, the truth dies first, and satellite images now show multiple impact zones across both sides of the border. In a separate escalation, Thailand's 2nd Military District issued a critical warning. Cambodia might deploy the PL-03 long-range rocket system with a reach of up to 130 kilometers. Cambodia rejected the claim. But Thailand wasn't taking chances. They reported 8 Cambodian warships had been seen approaching Thai waters, raising the terrifying specter of a sea conflict to match the border chaos. At the same time, nearly 200,000 civilians were ordered to evacuate. Buses, trains, and trucks loaded with families rolled out into the night, fleeing the flames behind. Field hospitals were built in haste, emergency zones set up far from the war front. The government urged people to stay at least 120 kilometers from the border. But in every small village, you could still hear the distant rattle of machine guns, the boom of artillery, the skies glowing orange. Meanwhile, President Trump's promise of a ceasefire agreement drowned out by the roar of the battlefield. Hope is fading. The gunfire is not. And Southeast Asia may now stand at the edge of an uncontrollable war.